All right, and we are back with another hobby box for the 2024-25 Upper Deck Artifacts lineup. Guaranteed 2 hits per box, and it's 4 cards per pack, 8 packs per box, 32 cards. I only recently got into the Artifacts line there, and I've really quite liked the cards. So I figured I should get another one of these, and with technically, well, I was supposed to have a thing of this and a thing of Allure to open. However, when my buddy arrived from the card shop with my cards, he also had a box of Allure. So we literally just stood in my garage and I grabbed a random board and made a quick table, and we opened the cards right there from the Allure setup. And I'm definitely going to be getting some more of those. I definitely really do like the cards now, having seen them in person and that. I knew they were colorful and shiny and all that good stuff. You could easily tell that, but like sometimes stuff looks good when you see it on a screen, but when you get it in your hands, it's not necessarily the case. With the Allure, it was definitely not that scenario. It's definitely a good scenario. I did have a few cards that were clearly miscut, or when they were being cut, that edge must have been dull or something. But overall, I did pretty good. Before I get into these guys, I'll quickly show off. I did get a Sam Colangelo. This is a Red Rainbow Auto, and I got a Quinn Hughes Black Rainbow, which I'm a Canucks fan, so this is just awesome. And then I also got a full rainbow auto for Jack Quinn of the Buffalo Sabres. Unfortunate team, great player though. Now, obviously, I got a bunch of other inserts in that. I got a couple protectors of the ice. I got a bunch of color flows, a couple of the colorful futures, that sort of thing. I know Across the Pond though. So hopefully I'll get to see some of the Across the Ponds and the other inserts there when I get some more packs, which will probably be next week sometime. I do have some more stuff coming. I think, if I remember right, I've got another Series 1 hobby box. I've got a couple more of these Artifacts hobby box. And I think I got some of the newly released O-Pee-Chee coming. So next week I should hopefully be able to crack into those as well. Excuse me. And speaking of cracking into things, let's crack into these guys and let's get into it. So this first pack is actually tearing open pretty nicely. Remove that. We got a decoy. So I'm going to just kind of rearrange things. All right, so this one here, we got a Clayton Keller. We got Mort Cedar. Let me get a better view of here. There we go. We got Brent Burns. And this ruby red. That's a blue helmet. It's a Canuck. We got JT. Well, oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Well, he was a Canuck. We got JT Miller. Ruby Artifacts, numbered 224 of 499. He played very well for Team USA the other night, but much to my joy, Canada won the Four Nations Cup. It was a great game. That was some excellent hockey, though. Very impressed with Team USA. Like, the game very much could very easily have gone in Team USA's favor with just a couple lucky bounces. I mean, Bennington came up big when it was necessary, but there were a few moments that had me a little concerned, if you will, when during the play. Just some spots where he seemed shaky, and that was a big criticism he had. People had for him all throughout the tournament and in general, but he stepped up and brought his A game when he needed it, and he delivered. And Connor McDavid got to have a golden moment, one moment that I don't think he's soon to forget. But yeah, if you haven't watched the game somehow, I highly recommend watching it. The hockey is that good. It's probably some of the best hockey you'll see this season, kind of thing. But anyways, getting back to the artifacts, we got Brock Nelson, we've got Troy Terry, we've got Eric Carlson, and this looks like an Orem. Yeah, it's an Orem. Oh, Seattle Kraken, Matty Beniers. All right. I would have loved an Autofax or something like that because I'm not really doing the Orem thing. Although so far I have yet to get a duplicate. It's just it seems like a lot of cost and effort to do the bounty program. So with that in mind, like they're nice cards and I like the cards, but I'm not gonna go after that. And to that end, I'd much rather a materials or an auto card, even if it's a sticker auto. All right. Okay, and speaking of JT Miller, so we got a base card there. We got Anze Kopitar. We got Blake Coleman. And we got looks like a rookies card, I'm gonna guess. Frank Nazar, rookies card. I actually have the gold materials version of this card. Actually, this one here is numbered 293 of 999. But I also right here have the materials version of the card too. Nice. And the materials one is numbered 225 of 499. But yeah, that's a nice hit. I think he's somebody who's got a bit of potential. I know he's not going to be anything crazy or anything like that, but I think he's a good, solid player with a decent future ahead of him. All right, so this is pack. This is pack 4. Mathin was just not working for me in that moment for some reason. All right. So rearrange this guy. Get the blank, the decoy out of the way. All right, and we got Gabe Vilardi, Anders Lee, and this is something. It's probably a materials. Looks like a gold materials. Oh, Linus Ullmark. It is. So yeah, we got Linus Ullmark gold materials card. Unfortunately, the material. Well, it's from two different things. It's probably like a sock and a jersey because this side here looks definitely like a jersey, whereas this has more like that sock knit. But that is a pretty cool card. All in all, I can't say I'm unhappy with that. All right, so this is pack number 5. Pack number 5, and I'm gonna go out on a. Ooh, looks like we have something thick in here. That's not a decoy. So we'll take the back card out of the mix. So we got Igor Sharangovich. We've got Mario Ferraro. We got William Nylander. And what do we have in this thick boy? So this, I guess, is a sideways. It looks Philadelphia. This is art. Oh, this is a material. This is cool. All right, so this is a arena seat relic arena artifacts. Bill Barber. So I guess that it's encased inside the card. You can't even touch it. But I guess that's a piece of the seat from the arena. Let's have a look at the backside. So yeah, Bill Barber, 1972-1984. The arena, 1967 to 2010. Congratulations, you received trading card with a stadium relic certified to us as having come from the Spectrum Arena. We hope you enjoy this piece of hockey history as we continue to keep you as close as you can get. That is I am impressed. That is a really, really cool card. I like that a lot. I mean, I'm really very partial to materials cards, anyways. But this one is very nice, and it's 31 of 67. And this one's so nice. I'm going to actually put him into a sleeve and right away. And as soon as this video is done, I'll pop it into a proper top loader to protect it. But this is definitely going into my my personal collection. Oh, I think this card is awesome. All right, come on. There we go. Looks like he split that guy right down the edge. So let's try another one. That's one of those things. It's just bound to happen every now and then, especially given that, so that I can have an easier time getting the card into the sleeve. I like to, with these thicker cards, I like to cut the edge a little bit. You can't really see it too well, but basically, there we go. I cut the edge so that it's gives a little bit of breathing room, or at least that's what the goal is. I really should do it to both sides, I guess. Maybe. Let's just try this one more time. Otherwise, I'll come back to it after the video, because I don't want to mess it up, and maybe I just need to get a thicker sleeve. So I'll deal with that afterwards, I guess. But in the meantime, I think that right there is an awesome hit. I am super pumped about that. I'm not like a huge Philly Flyers fan or anything like that, but they are one of the teams I've always kind of had a soft spot for. So to get an Arena Artifacts card for that is really cool. All right, so let's get back into it and see what else we've got in these packs. We got some more decoys, of course. Always got to have your decoy cards. And we've got, in this next pack, which is pack 6, we got Nico Hischier, we got Jason Robertson, we got Devon Toews, and behind it we've got, it's an Orange Materials helmet. It's a Buffalo Sabres, numbered to 65, Owen Power. Not bad, not bad. He's a solid player. And 3 of 65 for this guy. So that's pretty good. I always think it's cool when you can get like either the first one or the last one off the line. But to get 3 is pretty close to the front of the line. But yeah, let's get back into it. Let's focus on pack number 7 here. We got another decoy, of course. I got a few going back to the Philly card. The Arena Artifacts. I have some friends who are Philly fans who would definitely be very impressed by that. Would be quite happy to have something like that in their collections. All right, get this blank out of the way. And then here we've got Connor Garland. We've got Patrick Laine. We've got Teuvo Teravainen. And we've got... Sidney Crosby, 525 of 699. I think this is just like the silver. I mean, it's base, but they're calling it silver, and it's the numbered version of this card. Captain Canada there. Yeah, I think he's about ready to hand that torch over to Connor, though, just based off of how things went last night. For reference, this is recorded the day after the Canada-USA match. Where Canada won in overtime in epic fashion. Very excited about that. Very happy. Always love to see my team win. And this final pack, let's see what we're gonna have. Oh, I know it's a rookie redemption, and I don't think it's a crazy one or anything like that. But we've got Josh Norris. We've got Artemi Panarin. We've got Alex Pietrangelo. And for our rookie redemption, Seattle Kraken. I don't think I have a redemption for them. I know I've got Utah, I've got Detroit, and I've got another one, but I can't remember what it is. But anyways, I'll check and see. I don't think it's Seattle, but You know, if it is, then I might give that to a friend or something like that. We'll see. But anyways, that was a fun little box. I am very happy with what came out of it, what I happened to pull. You know, the highlight is definitely the Arena Artifacts card. That is friggin' awesome. And you know, we got an Artifacts Aurum, an Emerald. We got a Frank Nazar rookies. This a silver one as well. Yeah, rookies silver. So this and the Sydney card are both the same, basically, insert wise. And then we got a nice materials card for Linus Allmark. What looks like a piece of jersey and then a piece of sock, maybe, or something like that. Which is kind of nice to see the different textures. A lot of the materials cards that I've received have had, you know, been same color, same texture. So to see one that, even though it's still the same color, it's got two different textures from two different pieces of equipment, that's kind of a nice thing. But yeah, overall, not a bad haul for one hobby box. I've got more of them coming. So 2 or 3 more coming. I think they're going to be here by Monday or Tuesday. Something like that. But anyways, that's the story for another day. In the meantime, I'm going to take care of these cards and wrangle that Artifacts card into a sleeve and protection. And in the meantime, have a good one.